Dear students, in today's video, we will add or find the sum of finite number of terms of geometric series. First of all, we will derive the formula and then we will use it to find the sum of geometric series. So let's move further. A geometric series, this is the first term, then second term and third term and so on, and the nth term. So this is a finite geometric series, and if we continue this, then this is infinite geometric series and it is represented by s infinity. But if we stop this geometric series up till this point, that is nth term, then it is written as Sn is equal to first term, second term, third term and so on, and the nth term. So this is a series and this is equation number A. Now if we multiply this finite geometric series with R, that is common ratio, so we are getting this A1R. Every term is multiplied with R and so on, and the last term, nth term, is also multiplied with R and we are getting this, and this is equation number B. Now equation B minus equation A. If we subtract equation A from equation B, then R Sn minus Sn. But this will be the case when R is greater than 1. And so Rsn minus Sn. So Rsn is this series, this one, and so on, plus A1 Rn. So this is this series Rsn. Now minus Sn. So Sn is this series. So A1 plus A1R plus so on A1R square and so on, and A1R n minus 1. So when we multiply Sn with the minus sign, we are getting and so on plus A1 Rn minus A1 minus A1R minus A1R square and so on, subtraction, so on, minus A1 Rn minus 1. So every term of this series is multiplied with minus sign. So there will be, so this is plus A1R and this one is A1R minus. So these are cancelled. Similarly, this is cancelled with this is cancelled with the other term after this, which is A1R cube and so on, and before this the term is A1 Rn minus 1. So this is cancelled with this thing. Now we are left with how many terms? Minus a1 and a1rn. So a1rn minus a1. So these are left, and take out the common a1. So rn minus 1, and over here take out the common Sn. So Sn multiply r minus 1, Sn r minus 1. So from this we are getting Sn is equal to Rn minus, okay, this one a1 Rn minus 1 divided by r minus 1. So a multiply Rn minus 1 divide r minus 1. So this is our equation number 1, and this is valid when r is greater than 1. Now for r is less than 1, again we are writing the same equations, this one and this one, equation A and equation B. So now we will subtract equation B from equation A. Equation A minus equation B, and again repeat the procedure. So what is equation A? Equation A is Sn is equal to a1 plus a1r plus a1r square and so on, and a1r n minus 1, and rsn, that is equation B. This one is equation A, and equation B is a1r plus a1r square, a1r cube and so on, and a1r n. But before this the term is a1 r 1 less, so r is 1 less, so rn minus 1, this thing. And after this term, what is the next term? a1 r cube plus a1 r cube. So now subtract equation B from equation A. So this equation B is subtracted from equation A. So we are getting Sn minus Rsn, and this is valid when r is less than 1. So this is the case, is equal to a1 plus a1r plus a1r square plus a1r cube and so on, plus a1r n minus 1 and minus equation B, this thing, this series. So a1r plus a1r square plus a1r cube plus so on, and the next term is a1 rn minus 1 and plus a1 rn. So take out Sn common, so 1 minus r is left, and then a1 plus a1 r plus a1 r square plus a1 r cube and so on plus a1 r n minus 1, and then minus is multiplied with this break all the terms in this bracket, so minus a1 r minus a1 r square minus a1 r cube and minus so on minus a1 r n minus 1 minus a1 r n. So if we look at these terms, so some of the terms are cancelled like this, and so on, so up till this point these are the terms which are cancelled. We are left only with two terms. So Sn multiply 1 minus r equal to a1 minus a1 r n. So a1 is taken out as common. Now after this we are getting Sn is equal to a 1 minus r n divide 1 minus r. This is valid for r is less than 1. So we are getting two formulas. The first one is Sn is equal to a 1 minus r n 1 minus r, and this is valid for r is less than 1. And second, Sn equal to a r power n minus 1 and r minus 1 divided by r minus 1, and this is for r is greater than 1. When r is greater than 1 we will use this formula, and if r is less than 1 we will use this formula. We stop over here. We end this video at this moment. Before leaving, if you didn't subscribe this channel, so subscribe it and like the video.